Lisa and Becky will pop in here in a minute. So let's go ahead and get started in our seat. And just do that. Wrap around your thighs here. You can reach around and grab your opposite shins if you like, whatever's comfortable for your shoulders. And then on your inhale, just pull against your legs and sit nice and tall on your sits bones. Try to feel your shoulder blades release down and away, and feel the top of your head reaching the ceiling. And then on your exhale, tuck your tailbone under, pull your shoulder blades away, let your chin start to soften toward your chest, and just nod your head deeply from side to side. So moving that stretch into the neck. And then we'll take an inhale and lift up tall again. And exhale, we'll round back. This time we'll push our knees a little further away from each other to get a little more stretch between those shoulder blades, and drop the ear to your right shoulder. Then release the knees and pull, lift up tall. Exhale, round back. Push your knees wide. Drop your ear over to the right and breathe into that space. And then chin down and pull and lift up tall. And then we'll just do some spinal rounding. Exhale, round back. Inhale, lift tall. So to each time, trying to go a little further back, getting more space between the vertebrae. Each time lifting up a little taller. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. One more time. Exhale, we round back. This time as we inhale, lift, we'll release the arms. Reach all the way up, feeling the fingertips reaching the ceiling. Try to get your biceps back behind the ears and drop your shoulder blades. And then rotate to your right. Right hand back, left hand across. A nice rotation. Take a deep breath there. Then inhale, reach all the way up top. And exhale to your left fingertips back, right elbow across. And then inhale all the way up. Here, we'll lift our toes up and reach toward the pinky toe side of your feet. And let your forehead drop toward your knees. And press your toes toward the ground. So we're going to round it into a nice little ball here. We should feel the spine open up. The back of the neck, the chin is softened, the forehead is heavy. And your arms are kind of pulling away from your toes. And then we'll lift those toes up, release the spine. Slide your hands behind your knees. Roll your shoulders back. That spine should feel good now. So we have our toes lifted, we're in our hinge position. And we'll just let our feet float up into our boat pose. As best as you can, shins parallel to the ground. Feet are leaving footprints away from you. Your ribs and your thighs are drawn close together. Maybe release your arms here. Let's just get some warmth in the core space. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Lowering your toes down. Go ahead and grab onto your shins. Lift and pull. And then keep that long spine, hinge back again, space under the chin, slide your heels in, bring them back up. This time we'll release our left hand, open palm, and just let it reach back toward that back corner. So you're turning the left side of your rib cage, and then that hand comes in and tucks behind your left knee. Right palm opens and reaches back, and then it comes behind the knee and left. One more time, left arm reaches back, and then lift up tall, and right arm reaches back. And inhale, lift up tall. We'll lower our toes down, grab those knees, lift tall, take a deep breath. And then one more time, we'll hinge back, spine, that long spine, get above your sits bones a little bit, feet come out. This time we'll fold that left hand in across the chest. We'll lower our left toe down and bring that left shoulder across toward our right knee. Now your right hand can stay behind your knee or release with your left. And then that left toe comes up, right toe taps, right shoulder across. Again, left hand can be behind the knee if you'd like. Right toe comes up, left toe taps, left shoulder turns. We come back to our center, and right toe taps, and right shoulder turns. And we come back to our center. Again, our toes come down. This time we'll bring bottoms of feet together as you pull against your shins. Sit tall in your butterfly. Roll your shoulders back. Hinge your torso forward, pressing down through your outer knees. Collarbones are reaching out front, and you're always welcome to bring your hands behind if that helps support that pose. Our hands can be up front, pulling against your toes to hinge your torso further out front, finding length through the lower back and the inside of the hips. Take a deep breath. Then we'll release back. Here we'll bring our knees in, hands to the sides, round forward to the balls of your feet. If that's comfortable, forward fold if you don't like that low squat position, or if your knees don't like it. And then we'll lift our hips, bring our hands to our thighs, and heel toe your feet out. So I'll turn this way so you can see. So our toes go out about 45 degrees. Make sure your knees and your ankles are still aligned. Keep your left elbow on your left inner thigh and reach your right arm up to the ceiling. And you're nudging that knee wide. Then that right elbow will come down. You reach your left arm up to the sky. And then you bring both hands on both thighs. Lower your chest down, dropping into those wide squat legs. And then as you push away, you'll lengthen your legs, round your spine up, roll your shoulders back, and we're in our tall spine. We'll take our heels and turn them out, so now they're parallel to the corners here, and then we hinge forward with that long spine. This is a great place if you have a block to put it right under your chest. And we're lifting out of our tailbone, lengthening through the back of the neck. And then the right hand will come onto the block, and you'll reach your left arm up to the sky. So straddle with rotation. Now take that left hand, bring it across your lower back, and nudge that left shoulder further toward the sky. Just trying to get into some chest and shoulder space. And then we release that left arm up. It moves to your left thigh, and then your right hand moves to your right. We re-engage those straddle legs, pinky toes pushing away. Left hand comes down under your heart, right arm to the side. Rotate, reach that right arm up. Then turn that right palm back. The back of the hand comes across your lower back toward the outside of your left hip, and you try to nudge that right shoulder toward the sky. Trying to keep your hips nice and even. Then we release that right arm up. We bring right hand to right thigh, left hand to left. We bend into our knees. Heel toe your feet into hip distance space. Then, keeping your chin tucked, push round your spine smoothly up. At the top, shoulders back, arms reach to the side. Inhale, we fill it all the way up. Exhale, we open, elbows wide, fingertips supporting the base of the skull. We widen across the chest. Inhale, we lift the base of the skull, bring our chin to the front, release the arms to the side, and inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands come to heart space, we release down. Here we'll take our left foot and step it to the back of the mat, leaving our right foot directly underneath the knee. We wiggle the ball of the left foot away. Then we'll tap that left knee down, drop the toes under, push to the top of the foot. Our right foot feels like it's pulling back. We should feel length through the front of that left hip. As we reach our arms up, we'll bring hands to heart. We're nice and strong through our center. We rotate to our right. That left elbow comes over the right thigh. And then right hand pushes into left, and we try to lift our rib cage away from the thigh, bring in our heart and our thumbs towards center. Take a deep breath. Then we'll return to our center. Here, we'll bring that right forearm to that right thigh, left hand down, maybe a block there. We'll tuck the left toe under, push that heel back, and then drop that heel flat. And feel your feet pressing away from each other. And then we'll sweep that left arm up and over for side angle. Now we're trying to nudge that right knee out toward our pinky toe. We're lengthening that whole left side. Maybe you release your right arm, but you're choosing whether that works well for you at this moment. Take a deep breath. Then we push off our right foot. Stand tall for gentle warrior. Drop your shoulders off your ears and bring your arms out. Look towards your right hand. You're hinging into that right hip crease as you reach straight out. We're pulling that right hip up and back, lengthening through the back of the knee. Just breathe into that hamstring space. And then we'll slowly drop that right arm down, reach that left arm up for our triangle. Nice deep breath, inhale. Then we'll bend into that right knee. We'll lift our left heel, pivot our body to the front. We'll shift your weight here. Step that right foot to the back and find our plank. Wide spread hands here. Exhale, we press, lift the hips into our down dog. Our fingertips are pushing forward with a little extra on our index finger and thumb. Biceps are rotated forward, triceps away, chest reaching through. Feel your heels reaching toward the ground. Then lift your heels, come forward to your plank, tone into your belly space. Knees down here if you like, elbows come in, hips drop, shoulders pull away. Maybe Sphinx pose with your elbows, or your cobra, or your up dog. Just listen to what your back says it's ready to do. Shoulders drawn back, top of the head reaching the ceiling. Maybe a little shift to the hips here. Open up those hip flexors. Then we'll lower the torso back down. Move hands to sideways, choosing knees or toes again here. Press up. Come out to your plank. Exhale, press through to your down dog. Take a deep breath. Lift your heels, look forward, move to the front of your mat. As we meet at the front, again, feet are hip distance apart, chest to thighs. We bring hands to thighs. We heel toe our feet out, so we're in that goblet squat, right? So toes 45 degrees. Right forearm, right thigh, left arm reaching up. Maybe you take that right elbow and slide it down the inside of the knee there, but only if that works for you. Left hand comes down, right arm reaches up, maybe left hand down the inside. You're nudging your knees wide, reaching through those fingertips. And then the right hand down, left hand, left thigh, lift your hips, press your pinky toes away. Maybe you can go wider now. Tailbone stays lifted as you hinge forward. We have a long spine, long legs. Right hand down, maybe a block. It's directly under your heart. Left arm out. Push off right hand, rotate left arm up. We should feel the inside of that right hip, inner thigh, and then that left shoulder. Then left hand down. Right hand comes up. Left fingertips under the heart. Right arm out, push off left, reach right arm up. Looking up toward the sky, we take a deep breath. Then we bring that right hand down, then the left hand. We soften the knees, tuck the heels in, heel toe your feet in, hip distance spacing, tuck, press round your spine up. At the top, we stand in our mountain. Inhale, we fill it up. Exhale, either fingertips supporting the skull or those goddess arms opening the chest. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, hands to heart. We release down. This time as fingertips find the floor or your blocks, right foot steps to the back. Make sure your left knee is straight up. Wiggle the ball of your right foot away. Press firmly through that right heel. Then lower that right knee down. Hips still pushing forward. Drop the toes of the right foot and firmly press the top of the foot into the ground. Then that left foot is strong as we reach up. We bring hands to heart, hips still reaching forward. Rotate to your left, right elbow across. Left hand presses. We try to peel our rib cage away from the thigh, working into a deeper rotation. Take a deep breath there. And then we come back to our center. Here, that left forearm finds that left thigh. Right hand down, tuck right toe, push the heel. Drop that heel flat and strengthen through your legs. When you're ready, sweep that right arm up and over, stretch it nice and long. And we're trying to lift that rib cage instead of sinking down into that left side. Maybe that left arm releases. Can be up in front of your chest, can be over your head. Deep breath, inhale. Then we press strong off left foot. Drop the shoulders off the ears. Focus on lifting that left hip up and back. Release your arms, look to your left, and then hinge out as far as you can. Keeping that hip reaching up and back. Just feel that hamstring lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down, maybe a block or your shin. Right arm works towards stacking the shoulders, looking up to the right. Nice long breath there. Then as we bend into that left knee, we rotate our right shoulder, right hip forward. We shift forward, we step the feet back into our plank. Strong hands, exhale, press up and through to down dog. Chest reaching through. Inhale out to your plank. Knees or toes, elbows in, hips drop, heart comes forward. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, maybe you take the belly touch out. You can bring knees down if you like, elbows to ribs. Then push up, and this time we'll slide into our child's pose. Stretch those wrists, release the hips, move the rib cage. Nice long inhales through the nose. Long, soft exhales. Maybe hands are under your forehead or rested to the sides of the body. One more nice deep breath. Side away. Inhale, we reach our arms forward, spreading those fingertips wide. We'll shift forward, tuck our toes, wrap your biceps. Exhale up and through to your down dog. Focus on your tailbone reaching the ceiling and your chest getting closer to your thighs. Then lift your heels, look forward, move to the front of your mat. Hands coming onto your thighs. Again, we'll heel toe those feet out. A wider goblet now, right? So we've opened some space. We should be able to go wider. And then we lift the torso up. Bring right arm down. Reach left arm up. Maybe right fingertips slide toward the inside of the ankle. And then we bring that left hand down. Right hand up. We lift our hips. We turn our heels out so we're in our straddle. So we're just going single side here. Right hand under the heart, on a block maybe, left arm out. Keep those straddle legs. Rotate, reach that left arm up. Try to stack your shoulders, chin off chest. Left hand comes down. Right hand to right thigh. Soften your knees. Heel toe them in. Hip distance space, drop your rib cage, tuck your chin, press round your spine. Shoulders pull away. We land our mountain. Inhale, we bring it all the way up. Exhale, we open our goddess or fingertips supporting the skull, whichever one feels best. Inhale, we reach up. Exhale, this time we bring the hands to heart. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Zipping up your core space. Soften into your right knee. Take your left toes to the back. And then keeping your shoulders straight up over your hips, hips pointed forward. Start hinging forward. Taking that left foot, flex it to the back wall. Now check your shoulders. Try to level them out so they're parallel to the ground. Can that left foot leave a footprint to the back? Maybe work towards reaching biceps over ears. And then we'll push off that right foot, lower the left toe to the back. See if you can go nice and smooth into that. And then lift the torso up. Bring hands to heart. Rotate to your right. Left elbow comes around. Right hand presses into left. Heart lifts. Maybe you open up your arms. Completely an option here. Hands come back in. Right forearm to right thigh. Lower that left heel. Sweep that left arm up and over. Your side angle. Lift through the rib cage, lengthen. Maybe right arm comes up as well. Push off right foot. Reach up top. Gentle warrior. Release your arms. Hinge out to your right. Lower right arm down. Left arm up. Triangle. Looking at left fingers. Bend your right knee. Lift your left heel. Pivot forward. Shift your weight, step your right foot back, find that plank. Exhale, lift your hips, down dog. Exhale, back out to your plank. Again, maybe knees or toes, elbows in, hips drop, heart comes forward. Maybe without touching the belly, knees or toes, elbows in, push, and into your down dog. Beautiful, a nice deep breath. A long sigh. All right, let's get right to that other side. Lift your heels, look forward, move to the front of your mat. Feet hip distance. Feel the soles of the feet pull in. Exhale, we release into our fold. Then bring hands to shins. Heel toe the feet out, goblet squat first. Bend your knees, they're reaching out toward pinky toes. Left elbow on the inner thigh. Right arm reaching up, maybe choosing to slide left hand down. You want your hips to still be centered there. Right hand, right thigh. Left hand up, lift the hips. Turn your heels out, straddle. This time the left hand comes under your heart. Use a block there if that works best for you. You can always bring hand on thigh as well. Right arm reaching up to the sky. Right hand then comes back down. Left hand to left thigh. Bend your knees. Heel toe your feet in. Drop your chest. Tuck round your spine all the way out. At the top, shoulders away, mountain. Inhale, we fill. Exhale, fingertips back, open the chest, maybe goddess arms. Inhale, reach tall. Lift through the sides of the waist, hands come to heart. Feel those soles of your feet pulling in, engage your glutes, soften left knee. Right heel lifts, find your focus, slide your right toes back. Now, keeping hips and shoulders nice and square. Start hinging forward, lifting that right foot, flexing it toward the back wall. Check on those shoulders, are they parallel? Try to press out of your left hip, but keep the knee a little soft. Maybe you do arms reaching over. You can always put hands on thigh. Right? Choose what's working for you right now. Take a deep breath. Push off your left foot. Try to land your right toe back. Check that left knee straight over the ankle. Right heel pushing away. Torso comes up. Hands to heart. Rotate to your left. Right elbow comes down. Left hand presses. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, turn to your center. Left elbow comes down, right heel flattens, right arm bicep to ear. Open up that right side. Maybe release that left elbow, your choice. Push strong enough left foot, reach up. Drop your shoulders, release your arms, hinge out to your left. Lifting that hip up and back. Then lower left arm down, right arm reaching out. Again, trying to stack those shoulders up. Left knee bends. Right shoulder, right hip rotate forward. We shift our weight, step that left foot back, find our plank. Exhale, press through to your down dog. Inhale, back out to your plank. Knees or toes, elbows in, hips soften, heart comes forward. Again, back down, maybe without a belly touch, elbows in, push, and into your down dog. Heels lift, knees go wide, big toes come close. We soften the hips back. Letting the forehead get heavy, maybe letting your arms release to the sides or under your forehead. Move through your rib cage, your tailbone. Nice deep breath, inhale. Exhale. Inhale long through your nose. Exhale with your deep sigh. Then we'll gently tone into that belly space, round the spine up. Bring hips and knees around. Good thing we did our core early, right? Bring your knees with you, roll down to your back. Just do that nice hug of the knees, or maybe circle, whatever feels good for you here. Make sure you move in each direction. Check to make sure the back of your neck is long, your jaw is softened, shoulder blades relaxed. Then we'll hug the knees in, take a deep breath. Then release your arms out into a big T shape. Palms are up, hands are not above your shoulders. We slide our left leg out, extending it as far as we can. And then we move that left hip to the outside of that right thigh and draw that hip and knee up and over. Keeping your right shoulder flat to the ground, turn your head to the right, then use that left hand to continue to draw that right hip up and over. With each breath, we try to deepen the stretch. We're not only drawing the knee closer to the ground, but also closer to the rib cage to get more lower back stretch with that hip stretch. One more long inhale. Exhale, we release left hand. We roll to our back. Right foot comes down, left knee comes in. Shoulders still flat, slide that right leg out. Right hand comes over the outside of your left thigh. Try to avoid pulling on your knee. Drawing the ribs close to the thigh, and then drawing that left hip up and over. Reaching the knee toward the ground, looking over your left shoulder. Breathing into that space, inhale. And exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. One more inhale. Try to deepen that stretch. Then release the right hand. Come back through to your center. Hug both knees in. And then maybe just shift your knees out wide. for your happy baby, or maybe you prefer dead bug or toast to sky, a supported shoulder stand with a block under your hips. Whatever feels good. But remember, we want to feel like our body is just being drawn by gravity into our mats on this one. We're not doing any pulling or pushing away. The back of the neck is long. The jaw is relaxed. The space around the eyes is solid. Our spine is sinking heavy into the mat. Our breath is long and slow through the nose. And gently sighing off the back of the throat. Then we'll draw our feet in, gently lower them down to the ground. Choose your butterfly, your knee knock, your corpse pose, whatever's feeling best for you at this moment. Try to nudge those shoulder blades wide and flat. Again, relax through your forehead, your eyes, your jaw. Arms can be to the side, on your belly, over your head. Inhales and exhales are moving just through the nose. One more long, slow inhale. On our exhale, we'll bring our knees in, walk our pinky toes to the outer edges of the mat, and nice wide-kneed windshield wipers, allowing our hips to rotate as far as they will to each side. Then drawing the knees one at a time into the chest, we'll take a deep breath. And exhale. And in any manner that you wish, gently move yourself into a seated position. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears. Find that nice lift through the sides of the waist. And take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, drop those shoulder blades a little heavier. Our next inhale, we'll reach fingertips to sky. Exhale, move hands through heart center. And it's with a gentle bow forward that we say, Namaste. Nice work.